नमस्ते दोस्तों, आप देख रहे हैं द अनकुक समाज, जहां हम सोसाइटी के उन पहलू पर बात करते हैं जिसके बारे में बात तो हमें करना चाहिए पर अक्सर हम कर नहीं पाते हैं। मैं दिव्या कश्यप आपका स्वागत कर रही हूँ द अनकुक समाज के एपिसोड्स में, जहां हम ऐसे मुद्दे पे बात करेंगे जो कुक्ड और पॉलिश नहीं बल्कि सच और रॉ हैं। और बिना किसी नाग लपेट के हम इस एपिसोड को शुरू करते हैं। और आज के इस एपिसोड में हमारे साथ जुड़ने जा रहे हैं लखनऊ के प्रोमिनेंट सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटी बाबा साहब भीमराव अंबेडकर यूनिवर्सिटी के मास कम्युनिकेशन एंड जर्नलिज्म डिपार्टमेंट के HOD डॉक्टर गोविंद जी पांडे सर।
Thank you, Divya.
थैंक यू सो मच सर फॉर योर टाइम। सर, आप इतने टाइम से जर्नलिज्म एंड मास कम्युनिकेशन में फील्ड में भी काम कर चुके हैं, साथ ही साथ आप एक सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटी के डिपार्टमेंट के HOD हैं जर्नलिज्म मास कॉम के। सो अब मैंने आपका इंट्रोडक्शन दे दिया। आई रियली वांट कि आप अपने जर्नी को थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करें।
Thank you, Divya. My journey started from a very small city, though the city is small, but it is one of the living city of the world, Kashi. I started my journey from Kashi, which is also known as Varanasi. सभी कहते हैं कि मोक्षदायिनी गंगा जहाँ से बहती है वो बनारस है। मैंने बनारस हिंदू विश्वविद्यालय से BA और LLB की शिक्षा हासिल की। उसके बाद मास्टर्स PhD मदन मोहन मालवीय काशी विद्यापीठ से मैंने किया। उसी दौरान जिस समय मैं मास्टर्स कर रहा था उसी समय मैंने नेट एग्जामिनेशन क्वालिफाई कर लिया। So it was very obvious that I was willing to go in the field of academics. And just after when I got enrolled in PhD, after 2 years, I got opportunity to work in Guru Gobind Singh University as a lecturer in electronic media. So I started my career from Madhubala Institute of Communication and Electronic Media. Started in 2002, and I left this in 2008. Came to Lucknow, the city where we are sitting right now, and since then I'm working here as a reader. I worked here as a reader, associate professor, promoted to professor, and I was dean of the School of Media and Communication. Now working as a professor and head department of journalism and mass communication. And recently we started another course which is BA Film, Theatre and Media Studies.
So you have said that you have completed your graduation in BA LLB and then उसके बाद आपने switch किया इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स मीडिया मास कम्युनिकेशन के तरफ। तो ये just because the seats are open there or you have some particular interest in this field?
See, I won't say that I had particular interest in journalism and mass communication because my interest was to become, a judicial magistrate.
Okay.
That's why I left BA Psychology because it was very close to my heart. BA Psychology was really very close to my heart. And then I got admitted in MS Psychology also. But I left MS Psychology to, join LLB course because at that time I was willing to become a, judge, judicial magistrate. But unfortunately, when I completed my, graduation course in Bachelor of Law, the government rule which was introduced at that time that I have to go for 3 years practice before appearing for, judicial examination. For a middle class person, it was really very difficult to wait for another 3 years. And then it was not also sure that every year you will get opportunity to sit in, examination. So from there, since the Mahatma Gandhi Kashi Vidyapeeth University was just, 100 meters from my residence, so I got admitted there in Bachelor of Journalism. I completed Bachelor of Journalism with first class and then got admission in Masters. There I developed interest and I started working with Purvanchal Vikas Parishad, which was, involved in promoting filmmaking, Bhojpuri filmmaking. So I worked in 1-2 films also and was involved in linear editing of those films. So this is how that, interest for journalism, rather filmmaking, developed, and I shifted my career from, or rather, I shifted my dream from becoming a judge to becoming, teacher.
सर वन मोर थिंग लाइक स्टूडेंट्स जो डाउट होते हैं मैं उससे ये पूछना चाहूंगी जैसे वन स्टूडेंट हैव कंप्लीटेड वाज 11th 12th फ्रॉम एनी स्ट्रीम एंड नाउ वी वांट टू चूज कि उसको जर्नलिज्म के फील्ड में कुछ करना है दैट टाइम वी हैव डाउट कि अगर हम बीएमएम चूज करें या फिर बीजेएमसी चूज करें क्योंकि बीएमएम इज बैचलर इन मास मीडिया
Mass media.
and BJMC is Bachelor in Journalism and Mass Communication. So, what kind of interest one should have so that he can choose a specific thing according to their interest?
See, first of all, if you are planning to join Bachelor of Journalism and Mass Communication or any, discipline which is related with this, one thing which is very important is command over language, either in Hindi or English. Because, language is mother of every, invention. And if you want to become a writer, say script writer, for that, you need command over language. So that's why I feel first thing that you must, if you are aspiring to be a, journalist or you want to come in this particular area, develop command over any language, be it Bangla, Bhojpuri, or English, or Hindi. And if you have, say, command over 2-3 languages, then that will help you a lot in this particular field. And this field is for those who are, thinking about, creative things, like who are willing to or interested in constructing new ideas. This is what I
Yeah, as we are talking about language, तो जैसे सर लैंग्वेज के बारे में एक बात हमने मास कम्युनिकेशन में सीखी कि इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू कम्युनिकेट योर आइडिया इट्स नॉट कि हाउ यू आर कम्युनिकेटिंग इट्स लाइक कि यू नीड टू आपको वो बात सामने वाले को समझाना ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है भाषा आप अपने हिसाब से चूज कर सकते हो तो आप इस चीज़ को कितना सही समझते हो या फिर पर्टिकुलरली एक इंसान को एक लैंग्वेज को तटस्थ तरीके से अच्छे तरीके से कंप्लीट करके रखना चाहिए या फिर वो बस कम्युनिकेट कर ले इतना काफी
देखिए
आज के समय में
when we talk about your professional course or a profession, if you're not perfect, then questions are bound to come, because there are many people, like I'm a teacher. If I'm not perfect, then I will not be able to create perfect things. So I know that nothing is perfect. Nobody is perfect, is basically. But when I say perfect, simply means that we are trying our level best to come close to it, close to perfection. So close to perfection simply means that command. And that command is very important for journalists or for anybody. For example, if you are, speaking in Hindi, अगर मैं भी हिंदी में बात करूँ, तो हिंदी में बात करते समय हमें इस बात का ध्यान देना होगा कि हमारी सिर्फ भाषा ही नहीं, हम जिस हिसाब से बोलते हैं, जिस हिसाब से हमारा प्रोनाउंसिएशन है, वो सारी बातें, हमारा जेस्चर है, हमारा बॉडी लैंग्वेज है, ये सब कुछ किस तरह से कनेक्ट है और साथ में वो निर्धारित करता है कि आप कितने प्रभावशाली तरीके से अपनी बात को रख पाते हैं।
थैंक यू सो मच सर। सर जैसे कि अभी के टाइम पे सोशल मीडिया एंड सिटीजन जर्नलिज्म को हम फोकस करते हैं और अभी हम ये भी देख रहे हैं कि इन्फ्लुएंसर्स जिनके काफ़ी फॉलोअर्स हैं इंस्टाग्राम पे दे आर मेकिंग न्यूज़ एंड दे आर सेइंग समथिंग एंड दे हैव मास ऑडियंस और लोग बिलीव कर जाते हैं उन चीज़ों को। तो सोशल मीडिया कितना इम्पैक्ट डाल रहा है एक जो जर्नलिज्म का एक पैरामीटर सेट था कि हाँ यहाँ से जो न्यूज़ आ रही है वो राइट होगी, जैसे हम एजेंसी के न्यूज़ या फिर फैक्ट चेकिंग वेबसाइट के न्यूज़ को बिलीव करते हैं। एज वी आर स्टूडेंट ऑफ जर्नलिज्म एंड पीपल जो अवेयर है इन चीज़ के बारे में वो जानते हैं बट कॉमन मैन आर नॉट अवेयर अबाउट इट, तो वो कितना इम्पैक्ट कर रहा है अभी के जर्नलिज्म को?
See, objectivity, reliability, we're learning, the field of journalism. And we know that when, private channels started delivering 24/7 news. And today also, if you look at the, the journalism landscape, you'll find there are more than 400, 500 news channels. But we won't believe or won't rate every channel, on same, parameter. For me, maybe NDTV is better than, India TV, or India TV is better than Bharat, or Bharat is better than some other. So one is better than another. So this particular line, which is basically drawn by the consumers, is based on the credibility of the news that the channel communicates or disseminates. So similarly in social media also, suppose there are a number of pages. So we will not go to those pages which are basically not credible or reliable. And this thing will definitely come one day that we'll visit those pages only which are reliable. Say, for example, if it is not HTTPS, then I will not visit that particular place. So that is very important. Credibility over a long period of time is important. If you want to stay in the competition, then you have to develop your credibility, your reliability. Otherwise, you will vanish, you will disappear from the journalism landscape. Not only journalism landscape, even in social media also, this is not going to work well for anybody. False is false, truth is truth, and truth will always prevail.
So as we are talking about different numbers of channels, so we really want to know कि आप अभी के समय में कौन सा चैनल देखना ज़्यादा पसंद करते हैं या फिर कोई न्यूज़पेपर ऐसा जो आप खुद रीड करते हो?
It's a very tricky question. I won't say which channel or channel I basically prefer, but yes, when I have to go for news only, then I watch Doordarshan, DD News.
अगर हम बात करें जब आप स्टूडेंट थे, तब आप कौन से चैनल या न्यूज़पेपर देखना चाहते थे?
When I was a student, I don't think there was anything available. Only
Doordarshan was
available. So after that, I think the channel, the boom started after the Gulf War, when CNN established the feasibility of live broadcast, and after that, many channel came and we started watching. Initially, Aaj Tak was a very good channel, which was started by SP Singh, one of the pioneers in the field of journalism. Then Z News was there. Star, came with all those, good things. But gradually, the competition was such that this race became, very, what we call it. There was immense competition, and the channel owners started influencing, the journalists. So from that particular point, I think journalism basically, changed, and perception about journalism also changed.
Sir, right now the boom of AI came and AI के मतलब content में काफ़ी ज़्यादा help मिल रहा है ये लोगों को. उसके साथ journalist भी देख रहे हैं हम, AI based journalism भी हो रहा है, anchor मिल रहे हैं AI based. So ये क्या
जर्नलिज्म के फील्ड में जॉब को कम करेगा या इज देयर एनी पॉसिबिलिटी कि हम इसके बाद भी अपने जॉब को जनरेट कर सकते हैं, या फिर आपको, क्योंकि आप एक ब्रॉड स्पेक्ट्रम पे चीजों को मॉनिटर कर रहे हैं, देख रहे हैं, तो आपके हिसाब से क्या लगता है कि मतलब जॉब जनरेट होंगे या ये एंकर एआई एंकर वन इफ देयर इज अ वन चैनल और उनके पास एआई एंकर की एबिलिटी है तो वो उसी से सारा काम चलवा लेंगे या फिर वो हायर करेंगे लोगों को? काइंड ऑफ
See, you have to be very smart when you are working in a field where AI will play a very important role. Let us admit this, that AI will definitely play a very important role. Not only this field, even in the field of, there are many other fields where AI will definitely play a very important role. Like script writing, AI is playing important role. Editing. Earlier we used to edit, say, a promo, and editing a promo usually, takes 10 to 15 days. Now, if you give AI your idea and the shots, it can give you promo within no time. So, the job of editor is in question. And then the job of, even photographer, because AI is generating good quality photographs. You have to simply write your prompt and the AI will generate the photographs.
You think like that कि अगर AI का ये impact है कि editor का job is in question, so we need to update our syllabus like that कि we need to teach student how to command AI for that particular thing so that you can take the minimum effort and you can make things better and better after time to time?
See, AI will definitely be included in the syllabus of journalism and mass communication. Not only AI, Divya, I think journalism and mass communication will see many changes. For example, recently I started a course in theater, BA in theater, media, and film studies. So, film, theater, and media studies. Here, three separate disciplines. Film is a separate discipline, media is separate discipline, and theater is a separate discipline. We club together and we are trying to give information, knowledge to students so that they can survive in the field. Because it is time now to acquire multiple skills. And if you have multiple skills, you will survive in the market. Suppose you are a niche reporter only. So your owner will definitely, see that you are useful. But if you know how to handle camera also, then you are more useful. So those who know more, skills, multiple skills, they'll definitely be preferred over those who are, having knowledge about one skill only. So it is up to the individual to understand the importance or demand of the profession and update himself or herself accordingly.
So, what's your perception about biased news and unbiased news? Like, if we think about any news channel, they are sponsored. So, how can we say कि ये news channel या फिर ये newspaper biased नहीं है या फिर unbiased नहीं है?
For me, see, objectivity is a dream, illusion. And when you say biasness, we are born and brought up in a particular culture. So you are also born and brought up in a particular culture. So when we select the word or sentences, it shows our environment also, impact of our environment. So I can't say that 100% objectivity is achieved. Even if you are trying very hard to be neutral, because it is unconsciously present inside us. So to eliminate that kind of bias, we need a lot of practice. Not only practice, supervision also. Somebody who is from different stream or from different background, he is supervising your work. Then accordingly, many people are clubbed together from diverse areas, and they are working on one particular issue. Then you will get I think unbiased information. Otherwise, individually, each one of us will definitely be influenced by our environment. So biasness will definitely come. We can't eliminate it completely, but we can try.
Sir, like you are an HOD of a department and you're handling one proper mass communication journalism department as the unit HOD. So, स्टूडेंट जो नए आते हैं किसी कॉलेज में और अब उनको वहाँ का एनवायरनमेंट भी समझना है, दोस्तों के साथ भी टाइम स्पेंड करना है, कॉलेज कल्चर लाइफ भी जीना है। आप खुद भी एक स्टूडेंट रह चुके हैं एक समय में लंबे दौर तक, और उसके बाद फिर उनको एजुकेशनली भी चीज़ें सीखनी है, नेटवर्किंग भी करना है। स्पेशली फॉर मास कम्युनिकेशन स्टूडेंट नेटवर्किंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। सो इन चीज़ों को इंटरकनेक्ट करके वो वर्क लाइफ, कॉलेज लाइफ बैलेंस, इसके बारे में आप थोड़ा ओपिनियन देकर, दैट विल बी वेरी हेल्पफुल।
See, when we take admission in, say, a professional course, I think seriousness is important. If you're not serious about your, subject, then you are going to miss a lot, because mass communication is not history or philosophy or chemistry. It is about learning skills. So when somebody like I teach photography, if you're not there in the classroom, then you miss, the things that we basically teach. Similarly, if it is television class or if it is, radio class, then you need to attend those classes. And if you are really, clever, what you'll do, you'll balance everything. Balance in terms of attending the classes as well as, enjoying your life. So you have to make sure that your enjoyment is not affecting your education. So that is very important.
ये काफी अच्छा आंसर था, बीइंग एन एचओडी। बट एक स्टूडेंट जो रहा है पहले, सो वो कैसे बैलेंस करता था अपने वर्क लाइफ को और कॉलेज को? आप सीरियस ले रहे थे एजुकेशन को उस टाइम पे?
Yes, we were taking things really seriously. When I was in BA psychology on that, so we basically, demanded the Banaras Hindu University administration to open Central Library till midnight.
Okay.
So we used to attend library till midnight, 12 p.m. And after that, once the library is closed, now we had nightlife. Like we used to go to Lanka, and people know who is studying BHU, this lunkating thing. And there is a shop, Palwan Bhai shop. And when you'll reach there, you'll find that there are many people. It's not, Varanasi is a living city where you just, start your day at midnight. You'll find people who are, roaming around and who will be with you. So as a student, we finished our studies, say midnight, and after that we went on for, say, to a Sikh Hut or to other places, enjoyed our life, came back by 2:30, and then slept well. After that, again the next day we started our day, and thankfully in Banaras Hindu University, when we were attending classes, the class timing was such that there is a huge gap. Like I was, psychology honors student, and my subsidiary subjects were economics and history. So economic classes was in the mornings at 10 a.m. or the history class is at 12 p.m. Then the honors classes at 2:33. So there was enough time, ample time to even take a nap in between also. So you can manage your study, your sleep as well as your entertainment.
सर आपने काफी लंबा दौर अपनी जिंदगी का बनारस में बिताया है, फिर अब आप लखनऊ में रह रहे हैं, अलग अलग शहर भी गए, तो अभी तक में इंडिया का कौन सा शहर है जो आपको पर्सनली दिल को टच करता है और क्यों करता है?
Same city where you live is very close to you. Why? Because when I was in Delhi, Delhi was very close to me. It was Dilwalo ki Delhi. When I was in Varanasi,
You are being diplomatic here.
no, because wherever you go, wherever you live, you have to feel the essence of that city, and that is what is very important. Because when I was in Varanasi, that was during my early adulthood and childhood. I spent there, so my friends were there. But as time passes, my friends and others, they again spread in all across India, even abroad. There are many who are in Canada or Atlanta, New York. So they are now spread all across globe. So you won't find same thing in Varanasi. Now my workplace is Lucknow. So people who are connected to me, or people who know me, they are here, and my family and my friends, everybody is here. So I like this city now. And earlier I was in Delhi working there, so I love Delhi also. So wherever you go, you'll definitely love that city.
So जैसे जर्नलिज्म में अभी के टाइम पे न्यूज चैनल्स में काफी हार्श जर्नलिज्म देखने को मिल रहा है. लाइक अगर कोई न्यूज है तो हम उसे चिल्ला के ही बताएंगे, देन वो लोगों तक जाएगा. ये एक थॉट आ गया है, और यहाँ तक कि पब्लिक भी इस चीज को ऐसे लगने लग गई है कि वो चैनल नहीं चलाते हैं ना, दे आर थिंकिंग लाइक दैट. तो ये किस तरीके से करेक्ट किया जा सकता है, या इस तरह की जर्नलिज्म ही चलेगी आगे भी?
देखो Vidya, I won't say that this kind of journalism is right or wrong, because there is a ways of doing it. I know who you are referring at, but then the problem is that audience is responsible for this kind of development. Because अगर हम देखें ही नहीं,
जो हम डिमांड कर रहे हैं वही हमें सप्लाई
नहीं, इसके अलावा एक चीज और भी है कि हम देखना क्या चाहते हैं. अगर हम अच्छा देखना चाहते हैं तो अच्छी चीजें आगे बढ़ेंगी. I can give you one example here. Like there are two films. One is Paheli and another one is Murder. If you look at the subject, of Paheli, that is also extramarital relationship, and murder is also extramarital relationship. The Paheli was sent for Oscar awards, but there is hardly anybody who knows it. But murder is a big success. Why? Because it says, its caption is kisses, kisses, and kisses. So many kisses. How if people are basically interested in seeing it, they are seeing it. They are basically responsible for the success of any film. So Paheni was a flop and murder was a hit. Who is responsible? Audience is responsible. Then there is another very important thing. When we are making films which are very realistic in nature and talks about cultural issues, we must think about entertainment also. We can't blame audience only, but see, in murder the song was good, and there are so many other things also which are very important part of filmmaking. So those who are making good films, they must think about they must not think about only storyline. They must think about other elements of the filmmaking also, so that the audience can enjoy it. Audience can take it positively.
So your favorite film?
So, there are many, but I can't say that.
One, two, three.
There is one film because when I watch Kagaz Ki Phool, Gurudutt's Pyasa, Satyajit Ray, Pathir Panchali, and then the Ladri the Bicycle, that Bicycle Thief, Casablanca, Citizen Kane. Then there are many, Bollywood films which I really love, like Sholay. I can watch Sholay for
Many.
many times. So there are many films which are basically my favorite. And why favorite? Because some films I want to watch for entertainment, and a few films I want to learn how. When I want to learn the art and craft of filmmaking, I watch those films. Like Kagaz Ki Phool, oh wonderful! You can't think about the kind of depth created by Gurudutt in that particular film.
So as you have a very long journey, you have so many things in your life. So अभी आपके भी बच्चे हैं, आप इतने सारे बच्चों को डील कर रहे हैं being HOD, हर बार नए बच्चे आते हैं, आप उनको डील करते हैं. तो what's your perception about having relationship and not having relationship? What kind of suggestion you want to give student?
What kind of relationship?
Relationship like having some partner at the time of being student, and you are dedicated to one particular thing, study, but you are having someone in your life as a partner who is supporting you in career also, like having healthy relationship who is supporting you in career and guidance, and you both are enjoying the friendship also.
See, for me, career and guidance, nobody's bigger than your parents. But if you feel like your parents are not able to give you that kind of, mental or emotional support, then having friendship is not bad. But the problem is that when we say friendship should be friendship. And we must understand the line which we have to, maintain. If you can maintain that line, and I'm also not saying that what is the line, because that line is your choice. What you can do, what you can't, then you have to decide. And after that, if you're comfortable, if you feel like yes, the presence of XYZ gives you strength. If you feel like yes, somebody is emotionally, giving strength. Yes, somebody who is maybe more mature when it comes of say dealing with maybe worldly issues, or somebody who is passionate about say your profession, somebody who stands tall when it comes to fight against any odds, then I don't have any problem, because ultimately it is your life and you have to live with your choice. So if it is your choice and healthy, then I don't think your parents will have any problem. But when you are going in the wrong direction, then I think your parents will definitely intervene, and will tell you that this is right or this is wrong. And I think you must, not you only, everybody must, listen to their parents carefully, because they have a lot of experience. And out of that experience, they are suggesting you something, because nobody can take better care than parents.
Think.
And parents are there with you, whether you know, uh, whether you like it or not, whether you feel like, they are giving you strength or not, but they'll definitely be there with you always. So that is my suggestion to all the students, that having relationship is not bad, but then that relationship should not affect your career, your growth.
Okay. And sir, we being so much experienced and knowing all the things, what kind of some area of journalism वो think कि ये फ्यूचर में सबसे ज्यादा जॉब जनरेट करेगा? जैसे अलग अलग एक्सपेक्ट है, कॉपी राइटिंग, कंटेंट राइटिंग, द इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया, प्रिंट मीडिया, एंड प्लस some kind of social media, proper social media, especially the contradiction between print, electronic, and social media.
See, in journalism, as we see, most of the things will come in the field of electronic media. Why? Because number of channels are growing. Not only number of channels are growing, journalism as a discipline is also developing. And journalism right now is not part of, many curriculum. But sooner or later, it is going to be part of everything. Even it will be introduced at primary level, secondary level, and in colleges, everywhere. So one area which the students should look into is the career in academics also. And recently, journalism was introduced in medical education. So the area where I feel that you must focus is academics, and apart from academics, educational, content generation. That will again be the core area where you'll find a lot of, focus. Apart from that, what I see is individual run entrepreneurship in journalism, rather than people basically going for, journalism job. They'll become job, giver rather than job seeker. So this change I'm witnessing, and today also you can see that when you are interviewing me, you are now not a job seeker, you are a job provider. So what I feel that small organization will come up, and those who will provide quality content, they, be there, and those who are not providing quality content, they'll be eliminated sooner or later.
So you support entrepreneurs.
Right, yes.
And sir, what kind of suggestion at last you want to give the future generation so that they can pursue some good career in journalism and mass communication, if they are not particularly from this subject or domain?
See, if you're not from journalism and mass communication, then for you, whatever you are learning, just focus on it. Because in every area, you'll find that somebody is really doing wonderfully well. So in every field, be it economics, political science, history, or any other area, you'll find if you are serious, then you'll achieve success. But if you are in journalism and mass communication, my suggestion is that do focus on language. Language is very important for those who are aspiring to become journalists, those who are aspiring to become director, those who are aspiring to be a script writer, or those who are trying or planning to join any of the areas where journalism, plays very important role. So for me, these things are very important. So there are a lot more which I can, mention here, but I don't think that you will be able to digest everything if I'll utter everything here. So let us keep it short and simple so that you can focus on those things which are important, and less important areas you'll come to know yourself.
So one last question I want to get. Like if someone has completed his graduation in journalism and mass communication, मास्टर्स नहीं किया है बच्चे ने, पर उसने जर्नलिज्म एंड मास कम्युनिकेशन में बैचलर कर लिया है, अगर एकेडमिक्स में नहीं जाना है तो मास्टर्स करना जरूरी है, या फिर अगर आप क्लियर हो, कंसाइज हो कि यू नीड टू डू दैट एकेडमिक्स थिंग, देन ओनली परस्यू मास्टर्स, अदरवाइज आप फील्ड में जाके एक्सपीरियंस ले सकते हो. आपका इस बारे में क्या टेक है?
See, in professional course, what I feel like my daughter also recently completed BTech, and she joined the industry where she's working as a software developer. So similarly, in bachelor's of journalism and mass communication, I feel that if you are aspiring to join, say, industry, then go and work in the industry and acquire experience so that you can, work well and you can, do well in the industry. But if you are planning to come back to academics, join any other course. Like, it is not that you should join a regular course. There are many other ways of, getting knowledge. Nobody is going to stop you. You can go for any open university. You can go for correspondence course. You can go for, distance mode. You can go for online learning. So there are many, ways of, getting knowledge, information, and degree also. So you can update your information and knowledge as well as degree, which will help you later on if there is any problem. Like, we have seen COVID and after 1920, we have seen that how things changed in the industry, how things, developed in the industry. So we have to ready ourselves for any such kind of, unnatural, disaster. So I hope that those who are planning to, they will have plan B as well when it comes to, maybe handling the core area where you are working.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time and your patience. And may this session will help the student who is in the journalism or want to do journalism in future. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Divya, for such a lovely interview. I hope that may God bless you, and seeing you growing is one of the most important things for me as a teacher also. And it's really nice talking to you. Thank you.